Beautiful seekers, this is Clarity 1129. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here, and at long last I am doing a love reading, which is, one of the most famous and most sought after love reading. Their deepest feelings, their thoughts, their intentions and their actions. All right, so how are we going to go about it? I have pre-shuffled the tarot as well as the oracle cards, but we are first going to do an energy check-in so that you know this is your pile. If it resonates with you, then this is it, and if it's not, you can choose another pile if you're drawn to. Otherwise, maybe this reading is not for you. I've done a few more of this kind, but I've done it quite some time ago, so you'll have to go through my list before you find it. All right? But don't force fit anything. Now, after we do the energy check-in, we will jump into your tarot, and I've not made this, since I'm not doing it live, I've actually taken one card each for their thoughts, feelings, intentions, actions in that order. And then after we look at oracle cards for advice. There is advice also in tarot, and then there are oracle cards for more advice. All right, and I do also have the letters and numbers written on a card, which I'll show you while I'm introducing you to the pile, so that you have an added confirmation. All right, so yes, I think that's about it. It's pretty straightforward. If you have been watching these readings, you know exactly what you need to do. The timestamps are given below. If you have already decided what's your pile, you may head to your pile. And if for some of you you're having a problem deciding, this quick meditation might help you. It's basically just to center yourself, to calm you down. So first, let me introduce you to the piles, of course. Pile number one is this beautiful card here, and the letters and numbers, and the letters and numbers are this. You can screenshot it if you like, or pause the video and see it, so you know. ADH, PSB, GKN, T, and 269. If any of this resonates, this is your pile. Or if none of this resonates, but this calls out to you, then this is your pile. All right? So this is for pile 1. Pile number 2 is this beautiful card, and along with it is... here, this is your card. CRG, FLM, UY, and 147. If any of this resonates, this is your pile. And for pile 3, these are your flowers. And the card here for you is BEIJQXWZH. And the numbers are 8035. You also have an O here. All right. So if any of this resonates, it's your pile. Now, as I said, if you have a problem choosing, then let us begin with the meditation. The rest of you, I will see you at your pile. Beautiful seekers, sit with your spine erect, palms open, facing upward. When you're ready and relaxed, gently close your eyes and gently take in a deep breath. Hold your vision between your eyebrows, centering yourself, connecting with that inner guidance, your intuition, which will never lead you astray. When you're ready, gently breathe out and gently open your eyes, and whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. If you're drawn to more than one, you can check more than one, but do not force fit anything that does not resonate. All right? And now I will see you at your pile. Pile number 1. Those of you who've chosen this beautiful card here, This looks like cosmos to me. And these letters and numbers ADH, PSV, GKNT, and 269. Welcome to your reading. I will place your flower here or here. No, I think I'll do this better. And I'll keep your letters here. All right. Now, these are your tarot cards for the reading. These are your oracle cards for advice, and this is for your energy check-in. All right, this side is you, this side is your person. Connecting energies are here. If either side resonates, then this could be your reading. If nothing resonates, do choose another pile if you're called to. If not, this reading is not for you, at least at this time. All right, so pile number 1, what is your energy? Snake, the 9 of Cups, and Whips. And what's their energy? The Hummingbird, Knight of Pentacles, and Clover. And what connects you, the two of you, your connection is reconciliation. Wow, someone from your past is returning to your life. Here you are. So what I see from this is that you are at a very healthy place, pile number 1. When this connection ended, you know, when you've had your breakup with this person, you've separated from this person, you have actually been very hard on yourself, very hard on yourself. When they came to you in the past, it's possible that they were a charmer, they came with this energy of the Knight of Wands. You were completely charmed by them, and for you, they were your wish fulfillment. This is all you wanted. This is what you ever asked for, what you can visualize as your happily ever after. You felt the connect. They were everything for you. And then this ended. And then for a long period of time, and for each of you it's going to be different, but you've been beating yourself up, taking all the responsibility on yourself, and possibly very grudgingly and out of absolute despair begun your healing journey. Thereafter, you've worked on yourself constantly. There's been a long time wherein you have possibly gone back and forth trying to, idolize them. And slowly, your rose-colored glasses, they came off, and then you slowly and steadily, you've gone through all those stages. You've been angry with them, and then you've forgiven them, and then you've again longed for them, and in all of that, finally, you have reached this place where you've shed your old skin. This is such beautiful energy. You are finally, they were your 9 of Cups. Today, as on date, when you're watching this reading or you're either getting here, you know that you are wish fulfillment for yourself and for everyone around you, because you are standing in your power. You have become that very person that you were seeking. This is such beautiful energy, and it's not come without pain. But you are complete in yourself. You're happy. You've shed old skin. You have no anger for this person. You are open to them if they come to you in the right fashion, but you're not chasing after them. And you have completely come out of this energy of bashing yourself up. And this is why I can see this reconciliation is here, because you have done the work on yourself. All right? Because if you don't do the work on yourself, first of all, the universe won't bring that reconciliation. And even if it does happen, if neither of you have done the work, the relationship will break again. But on your side, it's extremely healthy. It's beautiful, and kudos to you, pile number 1. You've done a great job. Keep up the good work, even if they come back. All right? Do not forget your boundaries. And I don't think you will, because you have actually shed that old you who used to keep talking down to themselves. However, the nature of soul connections is such that when they come back, if you're not fully healed, they will try and trigger you again. And these energies move so fast that there will be a tendency for you to come back into this energy. But when you feel this energy coming up, guard against it. You've done your work, so it'll be easy for you to come out of it and stand in your power again. Now for them, they have seen your glow up. Just look at this hummingbird. You are complete in yourself. You are, just doing your thing. They are completely focused on you. With this light behind them, it's almost as though they are finally seeing the light of day. They are finally seeing you for what you are. They are finally realizing, that they've messed up, and they are so focused on you. They've seen you glow up for some of you. For some of you, they may not be in touch with you. They may not be following you. They may not be seeing you, but they feel your energy. And for some, even, it is just that they have come into this realization that they have either been too slow in the past, and they've always known that you were special, or they've realized that in not taking the steps then, or in choosing differently, they have actually not done themselves or you any good. Here is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this person has come into this realization. They see your value. And something tells me, I don't know why, but something tells me that they always did. But they are someone who's very careful and very slow and overtly responsible, and they don't take decisions very fast. And they are so concerned about the well-being of everyone else. And I feel for some of you, it matters to them how people perceive them, how the society perceives them. And so they just wanted to have everything right. And in doing so, they have actually pushed you away, because they may have not thought they have enough, to give to you, because they had other priorities. But now they are finding their way back to you. In this deck, the Ace of Pentacles is usually a sunflower like this. So they want to come with a solid offer to you, something that you can trust, so that you know that it's not empty words. They feel very lucky that you've come into their life, and they want to give you, the inset is the Six of Pentacles. They want to give you what you've given to them in the past. They want this connection to be balanced. They are very much for reconciliation, and they know that they won't wait for you. They will come to you. However, having said that, just know that they are the Knight of Pentacles, so it's going to take a while. All right, but this is a wonderful start to this reading, because so far everything looks extremely positive. Now I'm going to keep these cards here so we have place for the remaining cards. All right, okay. Now coming to the questions. First of all, this is the bottom deck energy, Two of Cups in reverse. So yes, you're not together. That was very evident. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the connecting energy of reconciliation. Obviously, something's not worked. You are not together right now. But first and foremost, what are their thoughts towards you? And you get the Page of Wands in reverse. Their feelings towards you, and you get the Ace of Cups. I love that. Their intentions towards you, the Empress. Wow. Their actions towards you, Three of Swords in reverse. And advice from Spirit is the Six of Swords in reverse. All right, I'm going to take out these advice cards as well, and then we'll begin your reading. You get a time to give rather than take, New Moon in Virgo. And you get soulmates, which I was picking up big time. And you get this card which says sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. This we will keep here. All right. And now, beautiful seekers, for your reading. The Two of Cups is all about soulmates. This is who you are. All right. You bond beautifully. You understand each other. You're like hand in glove. You're just perfect for one another. The number 33, this is a master number. All right, could be significant, 33 or 6. And I've seen 2 sixes here. We had this 6 of pentacles in the inset here, and I think here you have a 6 of swords as well. All right. What was this number here? This was 2. And this was 2 again. Oh wow, this is really beautiful confirmation. You are made for one another. You are soulmates. You resonate with each other. You just get each other so beautifully. All right. For some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship as well. All right. Now, this card is in reverse because you're not together. You had a beautiful opportunity, but for whatever reasons, this person wasn't ready and they've taken their time, and actually you would have been willing to wait, but they have walked away. They didn't want to keep you waiting. So they've just withdrawn from you because they didn't even see them coming back to you in the future, even though you were wish fulfillment for them, even though they knew your value. They didn't see you coming together because they didn't see their worth. They didn't see themselves as having anything to offer you. So they've actually put an end to this connection and gone away from you. In doing so, they've broken your heart. But now they want to come back to you, and they don't know. I feel for a lot of you, because this period of yours, moving from the whips to the snake energy to the 9 of cups, I think a lot of time has transpired, and this person right now has grown a whole lot. They know that you may have done the same, and they want to communicate with you, but they don't know how. So their thoughts of you are how special you are to them, how your innocence always sparks something in them. They feel very passionate towards you, but I have a feeling for a lot of you, this may have been something from your not from your immediate past, as I was saying earlier, but from a long time ago. Maybe you've known each other, you were childhood sweethearts, you've known each other from a very young age, and maybe that's why they couldn't offer you anything, and they walked away to make a life for themselves. But they have that innocence, and they know that this time when they come and show up, they can't come with that same innocent energy. They feel you would have grown, and they don't know how to come to you. What energy should they bring? But this is in their thoughts a lot. This is what they keep thinking about. How do I communicate? How shall I make the first move? They have no doubts that they have to make the first move. All right, this person is not in their ego. They are very grounded, in fact. But they also know that when they left the connection, they didn't do it in a very mature fashion because they didn't have any answers to give. And now they don't know how to reach out to you, and the entire time that they think about you, it's the same thing of how do I connect? How do I reach out? What do I say? Will it be taken this way? Will it be taken that way? Would they misunderstand what I have to say? So this is their thoughts for you at this time. Their feelings for you. Look at that. Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here, pile number 1. They want to offer you their cup of love. They feel you're someone who's very pure. You tick all the boxes for them. You are their wish fulfillment. They've always known this, but now more than before, after the separation, there's absolutely, there is no room for doubt. It's always been you. What are the intentions? The intentions are to make you their empress. The intentions are to give you everything that you deserve. They see your value and they want to provide for you. They want to give you the most abundant life, in every way, because that's who you are and you deserve nothing less. And this is their intention for you. However, the sad part is the action. Action is 3 of Swords in reverse. They want to come and they want to mend your heart, but this is what they want to do eventually. This doesn't tell me anything clear that, all right, they're going to come now and do this, or they're going to do this, or they're coming with an offer, or they're starting a new beginning, nothing. This just says they want to heal your heart and they want to heal their heart with you. but I don't see any major action. At least, each of my readings is for a period of 3 months. I don't see this happening, but this is what they want to do eventually. They want to mend your broken heart, and in doing so, mend their own. All right, so this person definitely has an intention to make you theirs, in the sense that have something long term with you, and irrespective of your gender, this person sees you as the empress. All right, they see your worth, and they want to give you everything that they didn't in the past. All right, and the first action, obviously, after so many years, is going to be just reaching out to you. They're just working on that right now. So the intentions are very noble. The actions will be when it actually happens, but the action will begin with them reaching out to you. Right now, the formulation of that is going on. All right, so I don't see this happen. And with their Knight of Pentacles energy, I don't think this is happening very soon. Okay, but it definitely is coming. Advice from Spirit is that you're being told you don't have to go to them, and that they will come to you themselves. They have walked away from you in the past, and actually it's not as though they've gone alone. This was the best thing for you, is what I'm getting. I feel that when they left you, for some of you, they may have had other responsibilities, but I feel for most of you, this is so, it's in the past, that I just feel that they were guided to walk away from your life because they didn't feel they were good enough for you, and they felt if you had a better life that was waiting for you, they didn't want to come in the way. That was the reason why they left, because they were not adequate for you. All right, and this was and what Spirit is saying is this was actually guided by Spirit. All right, their move was actually guided by Spirit, because you deserve better. You needed to know your worth as well, because if you see here, you were in this whip's energy. These soulmate connections, twin flame connections, all these major connections are here to teach you your worth. Until the separation happens, you actually will never know. You would get lost in their energy. All right, which would become later on, these when it starts off, it's all very beautiful. We've read so many books and seen so many movies, but later on it takes from us. So it's very important that you understood your self-worth, and so that's why the separation happened, and you could work on yourself, and they're coming back, definitely coming back. There's no doubt with the soulmate card here. A time to give rather than take. And I feel this person believes this with the Six of Pentacles, that they have taken from you in the past. I mean, it's not as though they have not put in anything, but when they ended things with you, they didn't really give you a decent explanation because they were confused themselves. But just because they were confused and they had no ill feelings for you, and they thought you were very valuable, their action, in the way they made that action, hurt you. So no matter how noble their intention was, you were hurting. And they know that. And now they know it's a time for them to give you, all that you gave them and more. They want to give you everything. All right. So this person is definitely coming back. Pile number 1. This is a very positive reading. However, the 2 things you've got to keep in mind is to continue staying in your energy. Live your best life. Don't wait for them. You want a reconciliation. I mean, I don't think you want a reconciliation, but you're open to a reconciliation. They definitely want a reconciliation. It's weighing heavily on their mind. They want to give you this beautiful cup of love that they have for you. They want to give you an abundant life with them. They want to mend the heart that they've broken. But this person moves slow. So you can expect things to move once they communicate with you. So when they finally reach that place wherein they know how to formulate whatever plan there is, how to formulate either the letter or the text or the post or even coming to you, and how to word their apology, how to, begin that whole thing again, all that they're working on. So once this happens, then these things will start moving with some amount of momentum. But till then, you know that their thoughts are consumed with how to get through to you. A lot of love here. Intentions are very noble. Actions, once they begin, the first action will be beautiful. But an advice for you is to do your own thing. All right? They want to give to you, but you've got to continue doing what you've done, because this is what has prompted the universe to bring back this person into your life. This person also has, when they came to you first, they came as the Knight of Wands. Remember I had said, so they desire you greatly, and they do want a union with you, a reconciliation and a sexual union with you. And for a lot of you, maybe you desire this just as much, but you have spent so much of time just waiting for them that now you are living your best life. You're being told to not wait for them, but if you are open to this, they are going to come to you. But you don't have to take any action. You just got to live your best life and thrive. All right, I love this reading for you. It's beautiful. That is all I have. I hope this reading resonated with you. Just take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. If this didn't resonate at all, do watch another pile or another reading altogether. These readings are a confirmation of something you already know deep down inside. All right? Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 2. If you've chosen these beautiful flowers here, and this card which has C, G, R, F, L, M, U and Y, and the numbers 1, 4 and 7. If any of this is significant to you, calling out to you, this is your reading. Welcome. So we'll put your flower here and we'll put your letters here. The last reading was beautiful. So let's see what you have. These are your tarot cards and I'm going to put them aside. We'll first do your energy check, and these are your oracle cards for advice, and these are cards for your energy check-in. Left is you, right is your person. You can interchange it if one sounds like, if this sounds like them or this sounds like you, doesn't matter. Then we're going to have your connecting energy here. If nothing resonates, do choose another pile or another reading, as I said. But if any of them resonates, you can switch. That's up to you. All right? So for you, your energies, pile number 2, you get spider, you get the moon, and you get heart. Beautiful energies. Let's put it like this so that we don't waste time later on. For your person, you have the fox, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the ship. The inset to this card is the Ten of Swords, and the inset to this card is, just give me a second, I didn't have my glasses on. Okay, the Knight of Cups. And your connecting energy is free yourself. It is time to take back control of your life. Oh yes, you are pile number 2. First of all, before I get into your energy check-in, I want to tell you that there has been a lot of attraction in this relationship. I cannot tell you how many times I tried to shuffle this deck for you, this particular deck. All the cards would keep falling, and I would, there was so much of energy, and at least I must have tried at least 6-7 times to do the shuffling before this whatever card came out. But in that time, every time the cards would fall, the card would come out was either chemistry or it would be attraction, chemistry, attraction. All right. And finally, I got another card. I mean, I got my cards again. This was even before I could fully speak out my intention for the reading. It would keep coming out. And I was actually laughing at the amount of energy that there is. So I feel for you, obviously, if you're coming for this reading to know about their thoughts, feelings, intentions, and actions, that means you've not really moved forward. There's some sort of block. And with free yourself in the middle, I feel you are very invested in this connection. I can look at your card and at your cards, and I feel that you are very invested in this connection. So much so that you need to free yourself, because your almost obsessiveness about when will this happen, how will this happen, is creating energetic blocks. Anyway, let's start with your reading. With the spider here, you are manifesting this person. All right, you think about them, you think about a life with them, you've got everything, you have thought about everything in so much of detail. You are manifesting them very powerfully. All right, and there's a lot of love on your end. You have so many beautiful romantic feelings for this person. This is the Knight of Cups energy. Beautiful. But with this Moon card here, off late, you go between surety that they also feel this way for you, or you're unsure, is it only me? And I feel this is why you're even here for the reading, because you're not really sure do they feel the intensity that I feel? Do they feel everything that I'm feeling? The love, the lust, everything that I feel, do they feel it as much? All right. This keeps bothering you. You try to follow your intuition, because naturally I feel a lot of you may be intuitive, but you're not able to connect with your intuition. Why? Because you're holding on too tight. Pile number one. You're holding on too tight. There are a lot of things that are hidden from you. You want the answers. You try to go to different tarot readings. You try to meditate. It's not coming. It's because you're holding on too tight. And that is why you have this. You free yourself, because you are stuck on this person, and that's what's causing the block. Now for your person's, like your body's turned towards them. All right, and yet you are looking in front. They are looking somewhere totally different. This person is smart, they're very witty, and right now they are planning something. With the Queen of Cups in reverse here, I feel you may have triggered this person a lot. I feel you've got a heart full of love, and they see it. It would be a person who with absolutely no heart to not recognize the love that you have for them. So they see, and they've seen how much love you were willing to pour, and maybe they couldn't express as much because they had a lot going on in their life, whatever be their background. And just looking at you and looking at what all you've told them and how you've seen them, this person is finally on a journey of self-love. They're finally on the way to discover themselves, to pour their love to themselves, which they've never done in the past. And because they couldn't pour that love onto themselves, they really didn't have anything to give you. Their cup of love was depleted from the start. What can someone give you if they don't love themselves at all? And this was the energy they're in. And your love for them was because of the potential you saw in them. And for a lot of you, you may have, they could have been beautiful. They have a beautiful mind. That could be something that has drawn you in. All right? But right now, they're focused on themselves. They're focused on planning what's next. With this ship card here and the number 3, and here's the 10 of Swords. I have a feeling for some of them, maybe they were waiting for an opportunity and they felt that if this happens, then they can actually come back to you and start things with you again. But I have a feeling this thing didn't work out, whatever this was, with the 10 of swords in the inset, and so there's further delay. This person at this time is not focused on you. Beautiful, beautiful pile number 2s. All right, it's not to say they're not interested, but there is too much happening in their lives right now. They cannot focus on you. Things are not going great in their life, but they are trying to get the pieces back together. They're very smart and they know they'll bounce back. They're very resilient, and right now they know it starts with self-love. So the energy they are in, they are invested in themselves. They're trying to get themselves out of whatever tragedy that has happened, and this has got to do with their work, is what I feel, or something that they were waiting for, which was very important to them, didn't work out, is what I'm hearing. Now let me lay out the rest of the cards. So if this much resonated with you, if any of this resonated with you, this is your pile. Otherwise, do choose another pile. If nothing else calls to you, please choose another reading. Don't let this reading take from you. Follow your intuition. All right, and if this does, let's carry on. Bottom deck energy is the King of Pentacles. What are their thoughts towards you? Two of Cups upright. Oh wow, just look at that. Okay, so now you know it's not just you, it's them too. So you're not crazy. Their feelings towards you, Eight of Swords. Ugh, ugh. All right. Their intentions towards you, the Sun in reverse. Their actions towards you, the Hangman in reverse. Advice from Spirit, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let me lay down your other cards as well. You get your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. And then you get the Sacred Woman, 27 or 9 to be significant, High Priestess energy. And then you get, oops, this was for the last pile, sorry. And this you get is surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. This is for you, loud and clear. Pile number 2, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Stop investing in this person and in this connection and surrender it to the universe. And this will happen when you start working on yourself and what is important to you apart from this person. All right? So now let me take a sip of water and we'll get into your reading. All right, beautiful pile number 2s. This person wants their happily ever after with you. Right now, they are trying to come into this energy of the King of Pentacles. They are working on their coin, they're working on their abundance, they're working on themselves. Something has not worked out for them. They are strategizing. They are not at that level wherein they can show you how much you mean to them. There's a lot of attraction here. I told you the number of times the attraction chemistry card kept coming out and romantic feelings. These 3 cards kept coming over and over again while I was trying to shuffle this. So I finally, when I could set my intention fully and I've shuffled, and I was expecting to see one of those cards, but this is what has come out for you. All right? And I'm not surprised, to be honest with you, because I feel there was so much of chemistry in this relationship. There's so much of pull between the two of you. You also had a lot of love which you've shown them. They haven't shown you. All right. And I don't think, though there was a lot of chemistry on both sides and you both felt the tension, this person has withdrawn. Because this person knew that they have nothing much to offer you. This is similar themes I see in almost every reading, whether a love reading, all right. And this person feels that you both should have something to bring to the table which is equal, which is very beautiful actually. And they were working on something that if this happens, I can actually come back. But that didn't happen. It didn't work. And that's because, just like you, they need to work on their self-love. And why do I say just like you? Because if you loved yourself enough, your focus wouldn't be here. It would be on you. Something didn't work out, and you are worried about the person who's walked away from you than worrying about yourself and your well-being. All right, so this is clear indicator that there was no self-love there. This person is actually working on themselves. They realize it. And you're being told to realize it too. You are a beautiful person with a very warm heart and a whole lot of feelings for this person. This person may appear stoic, but this person has all those feelings, but they have their priorities in place. Right now, they're working on themselves. They do want to come to you correctly. Theirs is not wishy-washy energy. No, they want to come to you correctly. Their thoughts for you is they feel that they've met their match. They feel that, you're made for one another. You get each other on all levels. And they're very happy about that. But at this point of time, when they want to get, like you minds match, your love is the same, your chemistry is the same, but they don't feel that when it comes to coins, they have the same to offer you. Maybe you are better off than them, and they're not. So they see you as the perfect partner for them, and they know that without a doubt, but they're not ready yet because they don't have enough coins to be able to come to you. And maybe they brought this up while you were together, and you said you've got enough for the two of you, but that wasn't good enough for them. They want to be on their own feet. They want to be financially independent. This could be, again, like the last pile, a same-sex relationship. Doesn't have to be. But they know, they see you as the one for them, without a doubt. Their feelings for you, 8 of Swords, this is what I feel, which is why they have actually walked away from you, is that in their fields, when they know that you're the right person for them, and when they let themselves get carried away, immediately their mind starts saying they are not good enough, they are not good enough, they are not good enough. They are not able to get into their fields because all the insecurities come up to bite them, and they feel they are not good enough for you. So every time they want to go into their feelings about you and about your connection and what all could happen, immediately, almost immediately, it's like someone coming with a large needle and bursting that bubble. And that's what the 8 of Swords does to you. It gets you in your head, all your insecurities come up. So every time they go into their fields, they come out feeling like this, that I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough yet. Their intentions towards you. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck. But this person doesn't feel very positive, especially after this particular thing has happened. It's not worked out for them. Something that they were hoping will work out and they would come to you has not worked out. And they're feeling at this particular time. Now see, energies keep changing. So if you've come to this reading holds good for a period of 3 months. Things can change after that. All right. Right now they're feeling despondent. They feel they have nothing to give you. What intentions can they have when nothing is worked out? What can they offer you? They are, before the separation where they were, they've worked so much, but they've come back to the same place. And they're so despondent at this time. They feel they cannot offer you anything. Will they ever see, the light at the end of the tunnel? This is what it is. So they can't possibly have any intention towards you, because what can they intend? The entire thing that they were doing was to get a life, to have the perfect life, but they don't see it right now. Action towards you. They've just, part 1 to come to you is actually healing themselves. And so they're not in hangman energy wherein they're looking for a different perspective. They've got that perspective. And that perspective tells them that they've got to heal. And that's exactly what they are doing right now. All right. And the advice for you is you've got to work on yourself and things that make you happy, pile number 2. You've got to work on your coin as well. All right, maybe you come from a very well-to-do family, and maybe you've got to do something to prove your own self, and do something which is apart from what your family does, something that makes you happy. You've got to get lost in something that, makes your heart happy, something that is your soul calling. This is Spirit's message to you. And for quite a few of you, I'm getting, maybe you are very spiritual in nature with the sacred woman here. All right, you've got a beautiful heart, that was evident, but you're also someone who's very tapped in. For a lot of you, you may be healers. Cows could be significant. Cows, bulls. You are very connected, very tapped in. And I feel that is why you knew this person is for you. You can see their potential, you can just feel it. But somewhere down the line, even with the moon card, which is all about, this is Cancerian energy or Piscean energy, very tapped in energy. But right now you're confused because you are so stuck there and you need to free yourself. This person feels the connection. They feel it not just on a physical level, they do feel it in every other level. But they have done what they're required to do. They have surrendered. They know what they need to do to come to you. So they have finally got this epiphany, and they are working on themselves, because they know when they are healed, they will know exactly what to do. Right now, they have also had a very bad time after this episode, so they're working on themselves. They may have gone through a very rough time, being very sad in between, but they're coming out of it. They've got an epiphany, they're getting down to work, they are working on themselves, and their focus is elsewhere, because they know they can't move their focus left or right, because then it will take them further away from you. They want to come in this energy, irrespective of their gender. They want to come in this energy when they are abundant, and they bring to the table the same amount that you bring to the table, if not more. But they do not want to, come and have nothing to offer you. They just feel it's unfair. They're a very balanced and grounded person. I am going to unblock this energy for you, so that they are not so discouraged, and they find it in themselves to work harder on themselves, and more than harder, be very kind to themselves, because I don't feel this person is very kind to themselves. This person really needs to work on their self-worth a lot more. They've started, but it'll take time. Okay, and meanwhile, you've got to work on yourself. This is the same energy. You are so focused on them because you don't see anything in yourself to focus, but you need to. It's very important. And when you focus on yourself with the same commitment as this person is, because your commitment is being tested, that is when things will start moving for you. So number one, pile number two, if there is one thing you need to take from this reading, is that you need to surrender. All right, surrender the connection and the outcome of what's going to happen to the universe, and you work on yourself and your coin just like your person is, and things will move in your favor. But right now, if you don't do the work, it's almost you are causing the biggest block in the connection. This person is really working hard to come back to you. And so you need to work on yourself and things that make you happy. If this reading resonated, then this reading is for you. If it did not, don't beat yourself up. Don't get upset about it. Just let it pass. Choose another pile if called to, or don't choose anything at all. Keep your peace. Work on yourself. Be happy. All right? That is all I have for you. Pile number 2. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, those of you who've chosen this beautiful card here and these letters and numbers B, E, I, J, Q, X, W, Z, H and O, or the numbers 8035, welcome to your reading. You may have strong Capricorn or strong Saturn in your charts. This double eight. Eight could be significant to you. All right. We'll keep this here and we'll keep your flowers here. For some of you, I feel there are children involved in your connection. Doesn't have to be, but yeah. These are your tarot cards we'll look into after your energy check-in. These are your oracle cards. And now let me get on with your energy check-in. Your energy is on this side, their energy is on this side. Connection, the energies of the connection in the center. You can interchange, if you resonate more with this side. But if nothing resonates, choose another pile. If you're not called to any other pile, maybe this reading is not for you at this time. All right? Now, your energies. You have Turtle. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And you have Book. The number 26 could be significant. Or the number 8. Again, 8. You have 2. That 3 and 5 adds to an 8. You have an 8 there. And now this 26 adds to an 8. Inset is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Oops. For your person, you have Fish. So you both could be water signs. And you have the Four of Cups in reverse. And Rider, the number 1. Wow, I like this. This is the Nine of Cups. Okay. Your connecting energies, separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I think you're already in separation. It's not something that's going to happen. It's happened. Now, what am I getting from your connection? Let me see. Just give me a moment. The little angels here as well. And all right, pile number 1. I feel the two of you are very emotional people, both being water signs here. But there's this energy that, in this case, I feel you are the one that's walked away from this connection and not them. And you walked away from this connection because of something that you were working on, which was very important to you. See, you have the 10 of Pentacles here and you have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? I feel that you were working on, for some of you, you may be writing a book, you may have been working on a book and you didn't want any distractions, and this connection was the distraction for you from your work, though you love this person perhaps, but for you the coin is very important. Maybe in your childhood you didn't have so much abundance, or for some of you it could be that you've come from a very rich family but you wanted to make your own place in this world. You want to be financially independent. This is your dream, to not be reliant on anyone, to be so completely independent, and then deciding to get into a relationship. And so I have a feeling that you may be in a relationship, but you may have decided to put things on hold because this book is very important to you. It's very important to you. Whatever be the reason, I'm saying this book, but this could be anything, all right? This is basically anything that you're interested in doing, whether it's actually writing a book, whether it's anything creative, or it could be something, any sort of work that you do. But this is very important to you. This is your ticket to your 10 of Pentacles, to your coin, to your wealth and abundance, and to your sense of self-worth. I feel a lot of you have got very strong earth and water in your charts. And for you, being independent, being financially, comfortable, not just comfortable, but having those luxuries for yourself and not dependent on a partner is very important to you. And this is not something which is trivial, There are some zodiac signs in which, while money is requirement for everyone, you need it for your sustenance, but there are some signs, and that's especially earth and water signs, wherein it is extremely important to them to have enough and more for them to, for their normal. And this is what I get from you. And this person and this connection was possibly coming in the way. For your person, they're still looking at you. See, you're looking elsewhere. You're committed elsewhere. Your person's looking at you. Your person can understand what it is that you want, all right? And your person has tried to get over the fact that they've made you an offer and you've rejected it. And it may have been very, very upsetting to them in the past, all right? But they are finally understanding you. With this right here, it's the moon and it's lit. I feel they're finally realizing, as it is, they're also a water sign, or they have strong water placement, so they're very intuitive. And this intuition of theirs is realizing that you have not said no to them because you don't like them, or you're trying to reject them because of something that's wrong with them, but it's because you are very invested in something that is important to you. And they understand it, and now they're not taking it personally. They're finally coming out of this energy. But with this card here, 1 and Rider and 9 of Cups, they see you as wish fulfillment. They are not going to give up on you so easily. And though there is this separation, they are waiting patiently to make that offer again once you are ready and you have reached this place of being complete in who you are and ready to, move things forward. Bottom deck energy, Hierophant, absolutely. They want a happily ever after with you. They are very focused on you. This is Taurus energy. They want to come back. They understand this is important to you. Initially, when you explained yourself and you walked away from here, they may have been a little salty. They may have said things which were not good because they were hurting. They just felt that this was outright rejection. Now they are understanding this means something to you. They realize that it's not as though they've turned your back on them and you've gone to someone else. No, they can see that you're diligently working on what you said you're going to work, because this is very important to you. And there's this newfound respect, and they know that nobody can take your place in their life right now. They're very focused on you. The fishes towards you, the riders towards you. This is it. They are waiting for that happily ever after with you. So their thoughts towards you, the Hermit. Right now they feel you're in hermit mode, and so they are also forced into their own hermit mode because they are not to come to you, because you're working a coin and they have been working on this epiphany which they got now. See, that's lit up and this is lit up. So their thoughts is all about, I've got to wait for the right time. I've got to work on myself right now. Whatever they've done, they are focused on what they're doing. I shouldn't be taking this personally. So their thoughts are, about you are finally sorted. Their feelings towards you, and you get the Fool in reverse. They can't wait to have that new beginning with you. They just feel that they're being blocked. They've got so much, love for you. They just want to start with you yesterday, but they have been told they have to be blocked. And this is something, and you look at all these 3 major arcanas, okay? They want to have that happily ever after, Hierophant. They know that the separation is something that is not because you're not interested in them, but you're focused on something else. And they've got their epiphany here, but their thoughts are, they're maturing, they're learning, they're growing with you. But their feelings for you, when can we start? When? They really want to have this whole new beginning with you. Their intentions towards you, oh my God, the Empress. Look at that pile number 3. What is this? This is the 4 major arcanas here. Oh wow, oh my Lord. This is beautiful. They want to have their happily ever after. Their intention towards you is to give you your best life. You may be after your coin with your 10 of Pentacles. They want to give you the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. They want to, give you everything that an Empress needs, irrespective of your gender. All right? They just want to give you abundance in every way, in every area of your life. This is so beautiful. For actions, I remember yours the only pile which got 2 cards, and you have the 10 of Swords. Oh, so sad. And the 6 of Swords. Oh, their actions towards you is heartbreak, because they can't do anything. They have to do nothing but wait. The 6 of Swords talks about walking away. All right, but in your case, they actually don't want to stay in the same place that you are, because this energy of wanting to come to you, of wanting to make things happen, is very strong. So right now, this person is going after something that's important to them. Hey, look at that. You have you are the turtle here, and this person, the hare, is looking at this turtle here. All right, but they've got to go. Their heart is here with you, but they've just got to go. So they're sad about doing it, but they know that's the only way forward, because they don't want to come in the way of your dream. They love you too much. I love this reading, and I love this person, okay? They are so invested in you. They are so invested in you. I absolutely love this person, whoever this is. And there has to be so much of love and affection for you that they are willing to walk away from here just so that they can come back, because otherwise they know they'll keep checking in on you, which is going to actually, be a distraction for you. But their energy for you is beautiful. Advice from Spirit, and you get the Hangman in reverse. Oh my God, there is one pile which has got this card in exactly the same position, and this card in another position, but in reverse. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That reading was completely different. This is something totally different. This is beautiful. And with the Hangman in reverse, Spirit is saying that this person's got an epiphany. If you see the Hermit, even the Hierophant for that matter, lit, the fish is lit, and here they have got a whole lot of clarity in this situation. They were salty up till the time they realized that you were not just shooing them away because you were disinterested in them. It's because, you are focused on something else. And they have realized that, and they realize they need to be focused on something that's important to them too. So while they have a whole lot of love, they are making plans to move away from here and work on themselves, so that they are not a distraction to you, and they get on with their life so that they can have a fulfilling life too. A win-win outcome is forecast. Absolutely. Full moon in Libra. This is beautiful. This is a wonderful connection. They're just waiting for you to show some interest. The minute you say yes, they're going to be right there. The Garden. Oh yes. And when you come together, your connection is going to be abundant. They want to give you this Empress energy. You're working on your 10 of Pentacles. You are going to be abundant in every way. This is beautiful. I actually feel very, what do you call Virgo, Capricorn kind of energy, or Virgo, Scorpio kind of energy. It could be, this is beautiful energy. Very, very nice. Very abundant. And now for the last card here for you, you get Manifesting Miracles. Your dream is soon to be a reality. Your dream as well as an outcome of that, their dream. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Oh, this reading has made me truly happy, joyful. Beautiful pile number 3. You are an inspiration, not just to your person, but to me as well. And I'm sure if someone, ever comes across this reading and decides to see it, whether it's their reading or not, this is so inspirational that you are so passionate about something, could be your soul calling, that you are ready to put a relationship which would bring you all the happiness in the world, which you are possibly also very invested in or were invested in, but You are so focused that till I reach this goal, till I become financially independent, till I do what my soul is calling me to do, I am not going to distract myself. I love this energy. How many of us love ourselves enough to do that? All right. And in doing so, you have inspired this person to understand what it is that you want with absolute clarity, and in doing that go on their own journey to work on themselves so that they can come back when you are ready. And oh, I love this person, is very mature, to be able to work on themselves and realize it and still pour in that love and give you that space. This is beautiful energy. And whenever this connection comes together, it's going to be such an abundant one. And in the meantime, you both are going to work on yourself, which is why a win-win outcome is forecast. I just love this reading. The universe's blessings are with you. All right, whichever way this whole thing goes, you both are very precious people, and all the very best to you. You've made my day. Pile number 3. Wishing you so much happiness and love and light. Bye-bye.